Hey guys, Figurecraft here, and today we're going to be doing the next part of the build, which is issue 53. So for this, we've got... This is not going to be fun to put in. I'll try. We got that, and we got this. And that's all that's in the box. And then we're also going to need parts from the previous issues. We're going to need window frames from the previous issue, and we're also going to need those grills. And I've got everything else set to the side here. So, getting my book, we're on issue 53. And we're going to be going over the first step. Okay, so I gotta get into the aquarium right fast and get the big old ship part, so give me a few. I gotta move some stuff. Probably should have done this ahead of time. Didn't think nothing about it. I got a lot of stuff to move. Just about there. Okay. Let me remove this section right here. That way I get it out of the way so you can grab the main one. Okay. So give me a few seconds here. Get this one part back in to the aquarium. Okay. Alright. So the first thing it's going to have us to do, let me move this LED board out of the way. Move that out of the way. Sorry about that, bumped the phone. Him out of the way. First thing it's going to have us to do is to focus right here. And it's going to have us to put the vents and everything in there. So opening up the bag, getting out the vents that we'll need, which consists of 2 bags. Okay. Now, let me grab my instruction booklet. And then I'll begin reading. Now that I've finally gotten everything. Should have had everything situated to begin with. My bad. Okay, we got a note here. So, note. Handle the deck carefully, as it is now very long and delicate. Which, they are not wrong about that. Okay, step 1. Take the ventilators B, D, and F. 53D, 53F, and 53H. Check how the pegs fit into the holes in the aft section of the boat deck. 49B, the pages are different. Oh, my bad. The pegs are different sizes to ensure you fit them the right way round. Fix in place with a little glue. Okay, so the first one we're going to take is probably in this bag. So let me get that. So opening up this and slowly dumping these out. I'm going to put them tiny ones back into the bag for right now until we need them. That way they don't get lost. Little tiny ones. So the first one that we needed was this one right here. And this one's going to go right there. Okay. So let me get this thing leveled out with these paints. Okay, now we'll level it out. That way we ain't putting strain on one side. Okay. So this first piece is going to go in these two holes right here. Taking that. Let me look this over. Okay. That's the first one in. That was the first one. Now it's going to tell us to put two more in. It's going to tell us to put this one in right here, which I told you was facing the wrong way. It wants us to put it on like that, but we're going to flip it around. And then we're going to put it in place. So let me work with this. Okay. That's two. The next one is the vent that goes on the other side of it, so that would be this one. Sorry. Come on, phone, focus. There we go. So that one's going to go on top of this metal casing. Right there. Okay. So that's 3 vents down so far. Turning the page. Step 2. Step 2. Take the 3 remaining ventilators, A, C, and E, 53C, 53E, and 53G. Again, check the fit in the holes in the aft section of the boat deck, 49B. As shown, glue in place. Make sure you have fitted them in the correct mounting holes. Okay, so the first one is the big one that's in here, and this is the one that I added the door to. So I gotta get this bag open, dump those out. Let me make sure that I used the right one for that one right there. I think I did. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I did. Okay. So the first one is this one right here that I put the door on. I'm sorry, this thing keeps losing focus. Right there. And then I'm going to place this one right here. So that's another one. The next one it wants me to place is the little one that goes. This little one right here looks about the same as that other one. That one's gonna go right here. Pick it up. No. Place it. Okay, and then our last one is this big one. And it's going to go right here. Just like that. And with that, we have all those vents now in place. So that section is now complete, so I can put this to the side. Now we have the deck house to go over again. It's a, well, it's not the deck house. It's the base for the third funnel, but it is a house piece that the third funnel will eventually set on. So we're going to put some window frames in here. We're also going to be putting the LED board in, which is what it's looking like it's telling me to do next. So that's going to be very fun to get that in there. I dread that so bad. We'll try. Okay. I get the tweezers. I'm going to use these, focus you. I want to use these tweezers that has a flat end to it. Let me wipe off this lens of the camera. Make sure it's not dirty or anything. There we go. I'm going to use them to do the apply and pressure force. Alright, let me read the next one. Step 3. Take the LED board 53A and check how it fits on the underside of the base of the third funnel, 53J. Insert the 2 LEDs into the holes circled in blue. Then fit the circuit board beneath the tabs using a screwdriver to lever them into place if necessary. Take the tester from issue 3 and plug the lighting cable into the socket to check that the lights are working. Okay, so right here, that's my next step. This is not a fun part. This is going to be a very tedious and annoying part, because the way they designed this thing. So, looking for it. Okay, we have, you got a little cutout here on this board, and then taking my tweezers, right here is a plastic piece that's curved up. That's where the cutout goes. And then we got to watch out about these cables and these wires, hooking these up. I'm going to work on attempting to insert. This is not going to be easy. Okay. Get the light. Also, I wonder if these lights are soldered the correct way and they're not off soldered. I got one light in, but it looks like we're having problems with the second light. I don't want to break that light. Okay, so just give me a few seconds here. I'm working with this. I'm going to take my tweezers. I'm going to slowly maneuver that. Yeah, like I said, this is not going to be easy. Yeah. We're having problems. I knew I was going to have problems when it came to this. I just knew it. Let me see if I can get one of these to give way. Nope. Hang on a minute here, y'all. I'm going to try something else. We are having terrible, terrible problems. These circuit boards are not by all means the easiest things to get into place. They are a pain in the butt. There is no way to feed one side under first. I'm trying to look about that right now. There's no way to do it. Usually you feed a side under first and then pop it into place. But with this, it ain't giving me no leeway. So, yeah, we got problems. Just hang on here a minute. Nope. Oh, Lord of mercy. I'm trying, y'all. Nope. We're threatening to break the board. Lord have mercy. Okay. So I got that. Pop that light in. I've done some maneuvering. I've got the first two tabs to get it that way. Now we just got to apply these tabs from the back. If they'll give way, they're so stubborn. But I'm trying. Okay. I got one in, I think. Let me see about the other one. Yeah, it's not going to work. Okay. So, I think it's under there. This is going to be another one of them ones where it's only held in by a few tabs because the soldering is off again. The soldering's too long on this side, so the board's going crooked. It's only held in by this tab over here, and not this tab. That tab's not even touching it. And then this solder is too short. Well, no, it's not too short. It's too long. You can see that. But anyway, I got it in there. So now we got to test it to make sure it still works. I know I tested it before I put it in there and it worked. So, I want to test to see if this works. And we have lights. And we have lights. So, we still work. Thank God for that. Okay. Now we're just going to have a wire hanging at the bottom. But that's the way it goes anyway. Okay, so we got that in. That was not by all means the easiest thing to do. Okay. Now we're going to be doing step 4. Glue the 3 vents G53I to the roof of the base of the funnel. 53J, fitting them into the holes shown, then glue pipe 53B in place, as shown in the photo below. Okay, so the first thing it's going to have us to do is glue those little tiny vents that I showed you. So we're going to get those out. What am I going to do with this cable? Just fold it backwards? I'm afraid that I'll break the solder joint. Huh. Maybe like that. That's scary. Okay, so let me zoom you out. About right there. Okay, so now we're going to take these little vents. It's telling me to do that pipe thing, but I'm not going to do that pipe thing yet until I get the window frames put in, because I don't want to accidentally break that off while putting the window frames in. So I'm going to get my gel control super glue that I always use. I'm going to get me some glue. Just on the tip of the peg. And then I'm going to insert the first little vent. And then I'm going to grab the next little vent. And I'm going to put some glue on that. And then I'm going to glue it in place. Making sure that it stays straight and goes all the way in place. Just like that. And we got one more to put on. So I'm going to take the last one and I'm going to glue it in place. Okay, and I'm going to put the last one on. And there we go. Now those 3 vents are on, and then it wants me to go ahead and glue this pipe on right here, but we're not doing that yet. We're going to get the window frames out of the way first. Then we'll come back to that. So the next thing it wants me to do is to glue the grill in place. Step 5. Take grill 51I from the frame supplied with issue 51. Check how it fits in the opening in the base of the 3rd funnel. 53J. Okay, so I'm going to get that off the sprue. Alright. So I'm going to grab this vent piece right here. I'm going to get my tweezers in there. I'm going to start to slowly twist so it gives way like that. I'm going to set that to the side. I'm going to take my little file and I'm going to go over both edges where the sprue broke off to make sure there's nothing hindering it. Okay. Then I'm going to get right here where the vent goes. I'm going to do a test fit to test it to see how it fits in there. And from the looks of it, it fits good. We ain't got no issues, no problems. So now the next step is getting the glue into the crevice of that vent. So taking my gel control, I'm getting some glue on my toothpick, and I'm going to apply the glue into the crevice of this vent. Making sure that I get enough in there to go all the way around. So I got the top done. Now I'm going to get the bottom, and then we'll do the sides. So the bottom, grabbing the excess glue and just wiping it along. Okay, now we're going to get the sides. So one side over here. Okay, and then the other side over here. It's all glued up and ready to go. So now I'm going to take the vent and I'm going to insert the vent into its corresponding place. Taking care and taking my time to make sure I get it in there correctly. Just like that. And there we have the vent in place. Now we move on to the windows. And then we'll come back to that pipe. So, turning to the last page. Step 6. Take 4 small windows 51i from the frame supplied with issue 51. Glue the windows into the 4 openings in the funnel base 53J. Alright, so this is the last time we'll be fooling with windows for a while until we need some more windows. So, doing my same trick, I'm going to get my tweezers. I need 4 off here. So I'm going to first press the window frame straight down. And then I'm going to twist it off with my hand until it pops off. Okay? And now I'm going to get my toothpick and the Loctite gel control super glue. And then I'm going to pick my first window. Let's go with... we'll go with this one. Put some gel in here. Make sure we get enough in there. Okay, that looks like enough. Now we're going to take my window. Just give me a few seconds here. I gotta maneuver it. Gotta maneuver it to where I can grab it. Okay. I got my window. I'm going to slowly insert the window into place, taking my time to maneuver it into its corresponding hole. And that right there is one of the 4. Next one we'll be focusing on is right here. So, same gist. We're going to take our tweezers. We're going to poke this window down. Once it's down, I'm going to take my hand. I'm going to twist it off. I'm going to set it there. Okay. So now I'm going to take my tweezers, or not my tweezers, but my glue. Get some glue on my toothpick. I'm going to do this window right here. So taking my time. This Titanic build can be quite tedious at sometimes, but as long as you take your time, you'll be good. Alright, now I'm going to get the next window inserted. So I'm going to have to grab this with my hand, put it in the tweezers, just like that. And then I'm going to, got my glue in the, or my finger in the glue by mistake. Insert and press. Just like that. Do my little trick of going around, wiping off the excess glue. There we go. That's those 2 windows in. Now we got 2 more to put in, which is going to focus on the front right there. Okay? So, next up I'm going to take this and press this down. Just like that. I'm going to take my hand,